little leg up. Hey guys, this is Spencer, Trevor, Brandon, and special guest
Jacob.
As for tradition for myself, for no reason at all, when I was like 8 years old, I named my Castlevania file Dark, and it's been a tradition ever since.
I have no idea what this game is.
Just like if I ever play Mario RPG, the name will be
Mario.
Joey.
Does it call him Joey throughout the game?
No, but it's just your save file. Dude, my best friend Joey moved away in like 3rd grade, and that's when I had the game, so I named it Joey in remembrance. And now, like every year that I play Mario RPG, rip.
I've not watched this beginning cutscene in so long.
Oh yeah.
You want to switch
Guys,
back?
PS1 graphs. In a little.
Nah.
Oh.
Brandon, you'll be alright. I just feel right in this seat. I just feel like it's a thing. So guys, this is Complete in Shocks. We're starting... Spookiness.
Does that castle have any textures on it?
This year I'll finish Luigi's Mansion.
My name is Jacob, and I complain about everything.
This game was made in
complain about
1997.
1998 PS1 games.
7 even.
Oh, is it 97?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing that it came out this
for
early.
97, this looks like the bomb.
Well, we could play Clock Tower 2, which came out in like 99, and then we could compare graphs.
What game also came out in 97 that we can compare?
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII's graphics make my eyes hurt.
But the
They're
FMVs
so
are good.
blurry and sharp.
Dude,
So
we're at
this
the
is
final boss
for
already.
anyone who's not familiar.
Well,
this is
looks
kind
cool.
of this is kind of a prelude. This is the final level of This is Akamojo, or no, what was it called?
A Rondo of Blood.
A Rondo of Blood. So it just kind of gives you a
Yeah, this is a sequel to Rondo of Blood, which is basically you play as Richter Belmont and you defeat Dracula, getting all these items that I don't need. I don't even have an inventory, but I'm gonna get them anyway.
It's funny because all those things are really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Trev, do you
they're
know
all, like,
do you know how to do the
items.
thing in the beginning where you get away from death?
Yes, I'm not gonna do that.
But you could do it if you wanted to.
It takes like super a lot of tries, so
That's true.
I can do it. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying.
Die, monster.
You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again.
Jacob's essentially Dracula.
I was called here by humans.
They need tribute.
Tribute.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
This is Jacob right here.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Top
Your
tier
words are as
voice
bitter
acting.
as your soul. Mankind
Did you just tip?
still needs
Yeah,
a
tip Fedora.
savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
How about you?
Glorious. So you can't die during this, but I hope Trevor doesn't actually die, or else I'll cry all the cries. You missed frames, dude. Oh my god, I never knew about that end.
What, the Hydro Rain being really good?
Well,
Didn't even get hit.
never mind. Trevor didn't even get hit. And it shows you the end of the last game, so you know what's going on.
Well, I don't know what's going on. That didn't help me at all.
Okay, so Jacob, the Castlevania lore is extremely deep. So essentially, Dracula's a thing that gets killed all the time and then comes back every couple hundred years. And then the Belmonts...
It was Richter Belmont, the legendary
There you go.
vampire hunter,
Thank you, Jacob.
who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave.
And by vampires, they mean like demonic, like basically Satan, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
However, 4 years later, under the glare of full moon, Richter.
Not even Castlevania.
Maria.
Castlevania.
Dude, Maria in the first game is like a little girl.
Dracula.
Now she's all grown up.
Suddenly materialized from out of the mist. Sometimes it's every 100 years he comes back, and in this case, I guess it's 4 years.
It just...
I mean,
So the Belmonts, Jacob, this is all you need to know. The Belmonts are the Dracula killers, and they hold the whip, which is called
Vampire Killer.
Yeah, Vampire Killer. And
very deep. Trevor!
they've just been around for hundreds
Trevor
and hundreds of
Belmont!
years. There's a Trevor Belmont. He's in Castlevania 3.
And the Vampire
Avid
Killer
car.
was made by
Referred to as-
the original Belmont, killed his wife, and then absorbed his blood, and then He got the power to destroy
So is it-
Dracula.
is
Wait, the
Gabriel?
original Belmont killed his wife
Yeah.
Is it
for
Gabriel?
no reason, and now
Was he not
can
Belmont?
suddenly
I forget who
destroy
the first one is.
That's why
Well,
everybody kills their
No, because Gabriel's
wives
not a
in
Belmont because he
hopes
freaking.
that they will be able to slay vampires.
Dude, the Castlevania lore is very complicated.
Yeah,
Such as in 2041, I think, it's you fight Dracula in the eclipse of the moon.
Okay.
There's actually if you look up for anyone out there, if you look up Castlevania timeline, there's a really like long timeline that starts from like 700. I know for a fact the first one in the
It's like in
timeline
700,
is like 700. It's Lament of Innocence for PS2, and the furthest one is like 2050 or 2100 or something like that. So anyway, you play as Alucard, which is Dracula backwards. It's Dracula's
His son.
Dracula's
Never
son.
knew that. Also, I thought Alucard was an anime
Well,
character.
it was an old
Alucard.
There's
came
some old
from-
movie, like I think it's called
Son of-
Alucard, Son of Dracula, or something like
I
that,
think
where
it's
like
called Son of Dracula.
literally like they pointed out in the most obvious way possible, like it's like
Oh.
a grave that says Alucard, and he's like Alucard, and then he starts pointing in the opposite direction. He's like, wait a minute. So it's not something that was like a big like secret.
So you're playing.
So he's
as
playing.
Alucard.
He's playing as Alucard. He
So-
is super strong right now.
Yeah,
Just
but
Show,
noticed.
show that inventory, Trev.
that inventory. Alucard sword. Look at those stats. Man, it's good.
Is this like a new game plus or something?
No.
You'll
You'll
see.
see. You'll literally see in 5. No,
So
2
calm down,
minutes.
Jacob.
2 minutes. If you want to go speedrun fast, this is what you do. You backdash, and it's really cool.
Let me
You
see.
go
Let me see.
faster.
Let me see.
You like
Oh.
put up the shield and then you dash a lot.
It's
You go
like-
really fast, but it's annoying.
It's like.
Well, when you're speedrunning, you gotta play the game as annoyingly as possible. Dude. Oh no, I was gonna say, I'm gonna speedrun a game like Bubsy 3D, but even something like that, someone probably has an amazing world record on.
Probably.
And death is death, Jacob.
What is your business here? I've come to put an end to this. Still befriending mortals. I have not asked you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I would not.
I will not.
Dude, Alucard's voice, awesome.
Read those words. We will meet
The voice acting in this game isn't like bad. They just like did it weirdly. They nutscenated everything weirdly. So
So-
that's why it's funny.
So, why
Not
is...
out of everything.
So, he took all your stuff. So why is, like, the first scene so laughably awful and the rest, like, pretty decent?
Dracula's voice actor is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So the final one is pretty funny.
Dude, short sword, sick.
It was so good.
Oh, Trevor's doing a initial equipment. Are you doing 100% run or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 200%.
Okay. So Trevor's doing an initial equipment throughout the entire game. He can't change anything. He also is leveling up as little as humanly possible, and that was all a lie.
I was gonna say.
I am
don't
not
think
gonna equip a sword for a while because the fists are a lot better than the short swords.
Rip.
Okay. But yeah, this game's awesome. Love it. It's
Love
also
it.
the first game that sort of like copied the Metroid format, where there's a huge castle and you have like a map system.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
lots of equipment too. So this game will not be beaten in one sitting, but it's not a super long game. I'll probably finish it in like probably less than 4 or 5 hours. You have your save points, obviously.
This is a save point.
Yeah, it's a coffin. Get it? Because he's
Whoa.
a Dracula. A vampire.
That's high tech.
See, I thought we had just talked about the Belmonts killing the vampires.
Yeah, but they never, like, kill him forever.
So wait, are the Belmonts bad guys or good guys?
No, the Belmonts are good guys.
But you're playing as a vampire.
Yeah, but, like, Alucard, like the original Alucard, also was not befriending his father. So he also helped, like, destroy him. So you play as Alucard because it's cool, and you don't always play as a Belmont.
Okay.
Jacob.
Because it's cool, Jacob.
So he's the cool vampire that's beating the other vampire.
Yeah, and he's befriending mortals, as they say.
So guys,
As they say.
sometimes it's the little things in life. I went downstairs, and on the table, there was a like 15-pound tub of animal crackers that my dad dropped off.
Yeah, he had those, and I was like, I don't like animal crackers. He was like, just give it.
And the awesome thing is Ferris really likes them, and animal crackers, I guess depending on where you get them, can be kind of expensive.
Really?
So I was like, if you get the certain brands or whatever. And so now we have like 15 million animal crackers.
Nice.
Feels good.
I keep thinking you're gonna say Animal Crossing.
I mean, if I had
15 pounds of animal
if I
crossing.
had 15 pounds of Animal Crossing, I would sell it all immediately. But which one,
Dude,
Jacob?
apparently I'm collecting all the Nintendo Selects of the Wii games. Apparently there's a Animal Crossing one, but I've never seen it. Have you ever seen?
I've never seen a $20 copy of that game, if that's what you're saying.
No, but there was apparently a Nintendo Selects one that came out in America, and I just can't find it.
That's weird, and we have a ton of copies at the store. You think you would have seen it?
I just think the information
So
I saw was
there's
wrong.
not many copies, or there's not many Nintendo Selects, right?
No, there's only, I think there's like less than a dozen.
I know there's Mario Galaxy 1, there's Mario Super Sluggers, Kirby Epic Yarn, maybe? I don't know. There's not
Yeah.
many.
Kirby
Super
Epic
Mario
Yarn is
Galaxy
probably the best
1, Wii Sports.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's
I have a couple of them. Super Paper Mario.
there's also not many Nintendo first-party games that are brand new for 20 anyway, so... Oh, these guys are two of the hardest bosses in
Yeah, so
Castlevania
hard.
4.
Let me guess.
I said in
they're
Castlevania
not.
4. This isn't Castlevania 4, obviously. So Trevor's, speaking of Castlevania overall, Trevor's favorite Castlevania is obviously this one, which is really good, and easily top 3 no matter what. But mine's Castlevania 4.
Do the spell. Okay, don't do the spell. See what I care.
I just love the original style of Castlevania, and a lot of people like the newer ones, and they don't make the original style anymore.
They don't make the Metroidvania style anymore either. You get the God of War.
They just make
now.
God of War clones. Yep. For a while there, they made so many of those Metroidvania ones.
Yeah.
3 for GBA.
I don't know. If you look back on the history of Castlevania, I think they made enough games to be satisfied with it. Like
Too
they
much
made, like,
blood.
They made like 7 like classic ones. They made like 8 like Metroidvanias. So they did enough with the series until they ruined it.
They made Judgment.
Yeah, they made Judgment and then everything was done.
Life was over.
William.
Look how cool he looks.
Blah! I come to suck your blood!
Whoa.
Blah.
He only does that on like ledges for some reason. I don't get it. Yeah, I got sunglasses. I
Put
guess
'em on.
Whoa.
Deal with it.
It also decreases my intelligence by 1 if you notice that.
That's because when you put on sunglasses, you go, deal with it. But it does increase your ability to get GF by 500. What would you take, Brandon? Minus 10 IQ points or a GF?
Probably the... Wait, what? I would keep my IQ points.
No, if you got a GF, you would get minus 10 IQ.
And the GF is forever.
Yeah, the GF is forever.
No.
And it's a pretty
Good.
decent GF. Not the best GF in the world, but pretty good.
I'll keep my points. No GF.
But what if then you can never have a GF?
Well,
That's just how it's gonna be.
Jacob, same for you. What if you had the best GF ever, but you had to work at a job you didn't like?
I already got one of those.
We can't all be like Jacob and just quit and then decide to not work again.
Yeah, but he gets some unemployment and he gets like,
I
like
might not get
35
that.
an hour.
I might not get unemployment anymore.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah, because
Because you haven't showed that you're trying.
no, it's not that. But basically, am I gonna get like thrown in jail for talking about this on
I
YouTube?
don't think so. I don't think so.
But basically,
God, I love that.
Yeah, I love the short swords. There's a weapon you get called the combat knife that I'll be using forever.
Continue.
I'm sorry, Jacob.
No.
Continue.
We want you thrown in jail. Continue.
Because I technically had a chance to work at the newer company, even though I would have been the only employee there, they counted that as like, well, you voluntarily left that job, so we're gonna have to talk with the employer to see what they say. Blah blah blah. Blah.
You missed
But they don't
something
know
back
anything.
there.
They don't know anything about you.
Yeah, it's not like an actual item. It's just a sub item. That's
Because they didn't. They're like, do they know anything about you?
No, but
Like, because you were an employee of theirs for one day.
exactly. But they're gonna
Dude,
be
I have the
like,
best
oh no, he
sub-weapon
quit
now.
because he's an idiot.
What was that?
It like throws just like salt,
Oh, I thought it
like
was
holy
just
salt, I
threw
guess.
Up. Oh, you just threw up on the ground.
Does the
Dodging.
wait? But oh yeah, that's right. The employer has to pay the.
Well, see, the thing is,
unemployment.
I'm getting it from my actual job that I had for like 3 years, and then when the new company bought it, all of the employees quit the exact same day, and I was the only one left. So I was like, well, I can't work at this store by myself, so I left. And so I was getting unemployment from the old employer, but then they found out that I could have been working at the new employer, and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to review this.
They're gonna throw you in jail.
I actually looked at the website, and it was like, there can be severe fines for. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but that's like lying. You weren't lying.
At the very, yeah, I know I wasn't lying, but like, I might have to just pay it all back, which is okay because it wasn't that much.
That sucks. The government sucks.
The government sucks. Excuse me. Please pay back.
You didn't want to work at a job that's completely awful and no
Dude,
employment
can
for
I call
you.
the government and just be like, can I have all my money back?
That'd be epic.
And then I can buy like
Yo,
all.
get out of
I can
this.
buy all the
These are
games
curse
I want.
balls. If you touch them, you can't attack. Ah!
I was so close.
They're more annoying than anything.
When do you get the thing that tells you how much damage
now.
you do? Oh, sweet. Like that was the one. Sweet.
Nobody likes dolls.
My maximum OCD is going to be enjoying this.
Yeah, you'll be like, look at these numbers.
Why doesn't Eulilia like this game?
Oh, rip.
Oh, I didn't get cursed. Nice.
I guess the numbers can't go super high. They're not like 50,000.
Get out of here. No, you can't get. I've never seen a number above 1,000. Like end game when you have like really good stats, it's like 200 to 300.
Oh, you get to see numbers?
Yeah, didn't you see them?
Oh.
Didn't see
Oh, those numbers. Okay. I thought they were other special
Maximum
numbers.
OCD.
Oh. I guess I'll see this.
11. Glorious.
Savings for babies.
Trevor, you don't say.
I just wanted to get it for the map percentage. There's nothing in here that I can possibly die to.
dies back.
instantly.
I would never, like, I wouldn't say, I would, in an RPG it'd be okay to say that, but in, like, Resident Evil, something like that, I couldn't possibly die to Nemesis. Okay. It was the second.
How would you ever say that in Resident Evil?
You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
What?
What?
Old English.
To destroy this castle.
Then we have the same
Jacob,
purpose.
what if-
I'm
This is like
from that.
1500s, right?
I'm Maria. Who are you?
Here's another what if. What if you had a GF, or you could live in a huge castle like this, but it wasn't like a demonic castle, it was just a huge castle.
I want a tiny house, so a huge castle is like the worst.
Farewell.
But how will you have
A
room to
one-
fit your many wives
A
if you...
one-bedroom apartment.
Do you want a studio apartment?
I don't want an apartment because I want to record music.
I mean, that's pretty easy. There's a lot of small houses around here.
Yeah, I've never seen a single one. Looking. They're all attached to other houses, which is just as dumb as getting an apartment.
Oh, there's this one house. There's that one house.
Oh, so Spencer's dumb, eh?
If you're wanting to record music, it doesn't work
Remember that
out
one?
for
Remember that
the
one
best.
music? Remember that one little tiny house on the way to that one game store in Reading that was like near that processing factory? It's like this little tiny house. You should go for that one.
I can't
Let them
go for that.
shoot.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
can't
about.
go for that. I don't know. All I know is I saw a little tiny house. It was like a one-room house. It was really weird. It was so small I wondered how they had a bathroom.
They don't have one.
Well, you know you can make, there's this like new trend where people are just making these little tiny houses. I don't know if you saw, you can make like, they're like a house the size of like, barely bigger than this room, and you can make them for like $10,000 and it has everything you need.
Yeah, I don't know how well that works.
Look at this butt. Oh, no butt.
My speed run.
Look at this butt, ready?
Yeah, do you see that?
But
Teen, teen, teen,
400,
teen, 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 teen,
250.
teen, 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 teen.
I think it's more teen for the copious amounts of blood everywhere.
This is America, Trevor.
Yeah, you're right. Blood and gore is completely fine, but a single boob is blasphemy.
Well, now we're officially banned off YouTube. Thanks.
Yay!
Dude, there's boobs in each loading screen. Do you see that? There's boob. Whew.
Jacob,
Boob 1, boob 2.
calm me down.
There's actually a bunch of boobs in this game.
Castlevania. A bunch
I
of
forgot to
boobs.
get the stopwatch, that feel.
Why?
It just makes the next boss easier.
Now you
I take 6 now. 69.
Nah.
Too bad it's not gonna stay.
So, HP is 92, but heart is 73. What's the difference?
Heart is special attack. When I use the special attack, it goes down.
Oh, that's really dumb.
No, it's not.
You
That's how
are
they've done
dumb.
it since 1984.
1984.
Oh, 87,
Doc,
excuse me.
what do you mean, 1984?
All in favor of kicking Jacob out.
I.
I
I thought Brandon was bad.
I'm joking, mate.
5. Actually, we better just use short sword for this fight. Because he has iframes.
What's an iframe?
You can't attack him immediately.
Invincibility frames.
Yo, get out of here. Dude, if I had the freaking stopwatch, this battle would already be over.
Oh, Jacob, did you notice you're fighting yourself?
I'm not playing the game, so I am not fighting myself.
Jacob sound.
I wish I was Alucard in real life.
Then you could know nothing. Full.
You know nothing?
What?
Dumb stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
What is it doing?
What?
Thank you, base dog.
Birdman.
Wait,
I mean, this game is really weird, and when I get closer to the end of the game, I'll be showing off some glitches. But
Like those game breakers?
look at all that blood. Yeah, there's some real big game breakers. If only they weren't super annoying to pull off.
Hey, Trev, why is life different from heart? Why can't heart be your hearts?
Why can't this game be my perfect?
Okay, it's just when you see a heart icon and numbers, you usually don't think, oh, that's my special
Every game
attack.
must be Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
True story, mate.
I'm just kidding. Jacob is fine.
Wait, can you get that with just one jump?
Yeah. I'm not gonna try it again though.
We're just jousting you, Jacob. You don't have to wear shoes in my house as well, if you don't want to.
I didn't realize.
I
everyone
mean,
else
in a
was
lot of
shoeless.
in a lot of cultures, wearing
If it
your
was-
shoes into your house is actually like
Yeah.
the worst thing you can
If
possibly
we were
do.
in Glorious Napoleon, you can't wear short shoes
Well, I
or
mean,
shorts.
as nice as this 70s carpet is,
Wow.
I think I'll just...
If we were in Glorious Nippon, saying something was 70s would get you sent to the Emperor.
Where am I going? I gotta go good.
Oh.
Debt loading.
CD.
Oh, glorious, glorious. You get to meet the librarian. Glorious, glorious,
Hey, you
glorious.
don't really do anything here except for get some items.
Dude, next level is gonna take 12, and I'm just gonna like poop my butt.
12 what?
Damage.
I don't get it.
Jacob.
I guess it means damage.
Yeah.
If he's taking 11, that must mean the Dullahan has 3 defense. Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Because the Fleeman have 0 defense.
Knowing things. Dude, Jacob.
Yes.
I'm mostly done. I started late today. I didn't start until like 1.
Oh, is this your first time, like, drinking water, actually? Or you
No.
usually don't drink it?
No, I've literally drank this. So this is 8 full glasses.
Okay.
I've literally drank a full one of these every day for the last 2 weeks.
Every day?
Every single day. Today's the only day so far I haven't done it yet.
Where do you even
because-
get those?
Actually,
Or wait, did you just buy the bottle?
Family Dollar. Yeah, I just bought the dollar near your old place of employment.
Oh, that good place.
It was like $3 for this, and then I just fill it with tap water because I'm not some fancy.
The tap water at my house is so disgusting. It's white, and it stains your dishes.
So basically cancer.
Yeah, you can't drink it.
I live in glorious well water area.
Well
That's
water,
nice.
well water.
And
Do you
then
have well water, Brandon?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what Beeville has?
Yeah. Well, at least we do. I don't know about.
Dude, I miss Bowmansville. Bowmansville is cool.
Don't know where that's at.
I want to go to Bowmansville Park and hang out with all the cool kids.
All those kids.
Monster Tome. Who are
Damn.
these guys? Weapon books?
Fairy scroll.
What is it called? Likes?
Dude,
Likes?
Dude, what's the deal with Old English adding E's everywhere? Huh?
So-
What's the deal with that? Ba-da-ba-ba.
What are these bats called? Keys? And what are keys called? Bats?
Oh, AVGN references.
Dude, when are we watching the AVGN movie?
Oh,
Did that finally come out?
Dude, I
I
cannot.
heard. I'm too scared to watch it because I heard it is monstrously bad.
Yeah, but that's
I think that's
freaking
the point, isn't it?
That's Fortune being stupid.
No, it's not just Fortune.
It's been a long time, old one. Oh, it's you, Master.
Dude, I don't even
Oh,
care.
I do get something here. That's right.
He got to live his life the way he wanted to. I don't even care.
Young Master, I can.
Dude, I cannot wait until we have a CiB. What's the word? What's that word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Like what's too many games? It's a convention. I can't wait till we have a CiB convention and we get AVGN for literally like very very cheap to come in and hang out with us.
Does he do anything anymore?
Just finished the feature length movie. But he goes to like every single like retro convention around the area because he just lives in Philly. Dude, hanging with James Rolfe. And I'll even pay the extra to get Mike Matai. And I'll even pay the extra to get Inspector
Why would
Gadget
you-
as well.
Why would you want Inspector Gadget meme guy?
Hey there, guys! It's Mother effing Mike. I like him. I would hang out with him and I would say stuff like,
Hey,
bro,
Inspector Gadget's with me today.
I am much better than you
You are. Oh man, I'm laughing.
What is this game that all these kids
Dude,
are
just
playing?
imagine. He sat down and he was like, dude, what if Inspector Gadget was right next to me? What if he was a jerk? And dude, that'd be super funny.
I think if I read somewhere that the reason they came up with that idea is they were watching like an original DVD of Inspector
Oh,
Gadget.
and it had Inspector Gadget DVD
Wait, is
menu.
this a YouTube thing?
Yeah, yeah.
He actually made a video with the voice.
Oh, dude, we have to show you that. It's the worst.
It's the worst.
It is the
video
worst
of all
video
time.
ever. But apparently the idea came from like an original DVD where like people never had him before, like first run, and it was like